So sitting up towards the front of your chair with your feet firmly on the ground, and if that isn't easy for you to have your feet on the ground, you can put a blanket underneath your feet just to raise the ground up a little bit to meet you. And scooting towards the front of your chair so that your back is not supported by the chair, sitting nice and tall and closing your eyes. And beginning to tune into the breath as you deepen the inhale and extend the exhale. Letting the belly be soft as the breath enters and leaves your body. And noticing all the little movements in the body that happen with each breath. What shifts and changes. Each breath, noticing how the body moves to accommodate the inhale and receive it in all parts of your body, and how the body releases the breath, what movement is inherent in letting go of the breath, releasing it from your body. Begin to engage a little ujjayi breath, a little constriction at the back of the throat, making the breath audible. So today's practice, we're going to focus on movement and how we feel each movement in the body and how movement progresses when movement leads to the next. And how this is something we can practice with feeling it in our bodies and with our breath on our mats, but then also taking that into our day, into our lives, to see the progression of how things evolve in our lives. That things come from being informed by things before them. Bringing your hands to your heart center, pressing your palms together, thumbs connecting to the heartbeat. Take a deep inhale here. And as you exhale, gently open your eyes to the floor in front of you, noticing colors and light in your environment. Inhale, reaching the arms up to the sky and looking up. Exhale, wrist circles, float the arms out and down. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, sending energy out the fingertips. Exhale, wrist circles, float the arms out and down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, wrist circles, float the arms out and down. There might be a little popping. One more time like this. Inhale. Exhale, wrist circle. One more time, inhale. This time we're going to exhale, side bending to the right, so you can hold on to the side of the chair with your right hand, reaching long through the left. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale, pressing back up. Exhale, right. Inhale, up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Now this movement's going to lead to another one. Staying here. Inhale. Pressing the left arm back behind you, opening the heart, and then exhale, rounding forward, bringing that left arm towards the right. Inhale, lifting up, still in a side bend, reaching that left arm back behind you. Exhale, bringing the left arm down towards the right, twisting the spine. 2 more. Inhale, back up, reaching by the ear. Exhale here. Inhale, press back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend left. We'll move back and forth so as not to shock the spine. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Staying here this time, reaching long through the right arm. With your next inhale, reaching the right arm back behind you, opening through the chest. Exhale, coming forward, scooping down, right arm towards the left. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, reaching down. Inhale, up. One more time. Inhale, lifting back up. Exhale, arm by the ears, stretching long. Inhale, press back up, both arms overhead. Exhale, side bend right. Inhale, up. Exhale, side bend left. Inhale up. Stay centered and exhale, wrist circles, float your arms out and down. Nice, letting your arms rest by your sides. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again, inhale. Exhale down. 2 more times. Up the breath and the body, hands to the knees, leaning forward. Take an inhale, lifting the heart. Exhale, pulling back against the hands, rounding the spine. Inhale, lifting the heart, dropping the belly, extending the front body. Exhale, rounding back, lengthening the front body, lengthening the back body, compressing the front body. Moving back and forth with your breath. Two more breaths here. Letting the movement be informed by the breath. And then coming back to center, keeping the hands where they are, neutral spine here. And we'll begin to paint the barrel, so moving the ribs around in a big circle, head moving opposite the ribs. Big, slow circle. Keep the breath flowing here as you stretch the spine in all directions. And then reversing the direction, going back the other way. Really noticing and attending to the breath and movement, sensation. And then coming back to center, releasing the hands, shaking the arms out by the sides. We'll do a little leg stuff here. So you can either hold on to the sides of your chair or bring your arms out to the sides. This is more challenging. Holding on to your chair is a little easier. And you're going to engage your core, so pulling your belly button back towards your spine without rounding the spine, though. We're going to keep the spine nice and tall, but just engaging the core so it's nice and strong. Keeping the heart lifted, back straight. You're going to lean back just slightly. Inhale, lifting the right leg up. Exhale, lowering it back down. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Feel that core working, heart lifting. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, down. Now we're going to add on. Inhale, right lifts. Exhale, extend the leg out. Inhale, back in. Exhale, down. Inhale, left. Exhale, out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. Inhale, right. Exhale, out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. Left. One more each side like this. Strong core, lifted heart. Feel those leg muscles and core muscles working. Now we're going to add on to this. So inhale, lift. Exhale, out. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, center. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. Whoo, that's a good one, huh? Inhale, left. Exhale, out. Inhale, left. Exhale, in. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. Let's do one more each side like that. Right, inhale, lift. Exhale, out. Inhale to the side. Exhale, center. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. Nice. Inhale, left lifts. Exhale, out. Inhale to the side. Exhale, center. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. Ooh, you feel that in your core? Maybe in your hip flexors. Let your knee flop in and out here, just relaxing the hips and the legs. Good job, everyone. We'll do a little hip stretch here, crossing your your right ankle over your left knee and pressing down on the right thigh, just opening that hip up a little bit more. Nice sensation in the right hip, breathing to that space wherever you feel that sensation. And And then staying here with the legs, inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, twisting to the right. So the right arm is going to come to the back of the chair. You can hold onto it or just drape your arm across the chair, pressing down with the left hand into the right thigh, and then looking out over the right shoulder. Lifting the spine nice and tall, 2 deep breaths. With your next inhale, coming back to center, lifting the arms up, keeping them lifted, and exhale, hinging forward, keeping the spine tall, getting a little deeper into the hip. Inhale, coming back up. We're just hinging from the hips. Exhale, hinging forward, long spine. Inhale, back up. Strong core. Exhale, hinging forward. Lovely. Inhale. One more time. Exhale, hinging forward. And then exhale, dropping the arms down, rounding the spine and just melting towards that leg. Deep breath. And then rounding back up, coming up to seated and releasing the right leg down, flopping the knees in and out. And we'll do the other side. So left ankle to right knee. Pressing down with the left hand into the left thigh, quad. Taking a few breaths here. See what you can relax and soften. Equal weight on the sit bones. Deep breaths. And then inhale, lifting the arms up, keeping the legs as they are. Expanding through the side bodies. Exhale, hinging forward with the spine, deepening that stretch in the hip. Inhale, coming back up, leaning back slightly. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging forward. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging forward. One more time. Inhale, back. Exhale, hinging forward, and this time rounding the spine, letting your arms drop. Oh, we forgot our twist. We'll add that in now. Inhale, lifting back up. And exhale, twisting to the left, so pressing down with the right hand into the left thigh, gazing out over the left shoulder, keeping the spine nice and tall, shoulders relaxing down. And with your next inhale, lifting the arms back up. And let's do some wrist circles. Float the arms out and down. Nice, releasing that left leg and let the knees flap in and out. Very nice. So we're going to do a little standing and sitting sequence before we do a standing sequence. So the idea here is to lift up without using your arms to push you out of the chair. This is a great skill to maintain throughout your life, is to be able to stand up from seated without having to push yourself out of your seat. So today we're going to do a little balance with this sequence. So join me. We're going to inhale. You can use your arms, kind of like skier arms here. Lifting up. And then bringing the hands down, exhale to the heart. Shifting your weight over into your right foot. We're going to inhale, lift the left knee up. Exhale, put it back down. Shifting the weight over to the left. Inhale, right. Lifting it up as high as you can. Exhale, putting it back down. Inhale, lifting the arms up. And exhale, sitting back down into your chair. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, palms together, finding a focal point on the floor in front of you, shifting weight to the right foot. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, right. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift arms up to the sky. Exhale, sit back down in your chair. Again, inhale, lifting up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find your focal point on the floor. Shifting weight right. Inhale, lifting left up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the arms up, relaxing the eyes. Exhale, sitting back down. Inhale, lifting up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Find your focal point on the floor. Shifting weight to the right. Inhale, lifting left leg up. Exhale, down. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, sitting back down. Challenge round. Here we go. Inhale, lifting up. Palms pressed together. Exhale, hands to the heart. Shifting the weight to the right. Inhale, lift the left foot up. Exhale, extend the leg out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. We practiced doing that in the chair earlier. Shifting left. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Exhale, sitting back down. Inhale, lifting back up. And exhale, float the arms out and down. Inhale, shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again, inhale, lift. One more time. Nice. Shaking it out. We're going to come to the side of the chair, so you might scoot your chair over a little bit. We're going to do a little side stretching here. So bringing the right foot up to the seat of the chair, and left leg is your solid leg on the ground here. So we're going to endeavor to keep the knee pointing out over the toes, but it's going to involve a little outward rotation here, and then shifting the hips more forward. So thinking about the hips moving forward, knee staying tracking out over the toes. Inhale, lifting the arms up. Keep the arms by the ears. Exhale, side bend over to the right. And strong core here. As you breathe, keep those arms pressing in towards your ears. One more inhale. And exhale, releasing the right forearm to the thigh, sinking a little deeper into the side stretch, reaching long through the left arm, opening the heart a little more towards the sky while still keeping the knee tracking out over the toes. Take an inhale here. And as you exhale, begin to circle the left arm in the biggest circles you can find. And then going back the other way, reversing the direction. And then ending with the arm by the ear again. Inhale, pressing back up, both arms overhead. Stretching long, and exhale, floating the arms out and down. You can hold on to the chair if you need to, or just release the leg down, shaking out your hips and your legs. And we'll do the other side. I'm just going to move the chair over here. So left leg lifted onto the chair, knee tracking over the toes, not falling in. As we turn our hips forward, there's going to be a tendency for the knee to fall in. So really engage that inner thigh and opening your hips to the front while keeping your knee tracking here. So it's really engaging through the inner thigh here. Inhale, lifting the arms up, pressing in towards your ears. Exhale, side bend over to the left. Keep a nice tall lifting energy in that right side body, arms pressing in towards the ears, strong core holding everything in place. Breathing. One more inhale. And exhale, releasing the left forearm to the left thigh, sinking deeper into the side stretch and reaching through the right fingertips. Take an inhale here. Exhale, begin to circle the right arm in the biggest circles you can find. And then going back the other way, coordinating movement with breath. And then ending with the arm reaching by the ear again. With your next inhale, pressing back up, both arms come overhead. And exhale, float the arms out and down, releasing the left leg from the chair, shaking out your legs. And inhale, roll the shoulders to the ears. Exhale, out the mouth, down the back. Again. 2 more. Nice. Bringing the feet a little wider than hip width and stepping away from your chair so you don't hit it. And swing your arms side to side, letting your arms tap against your body. And then coming back to center, hands to the hips. We'll take some hip circles. And back the other way. And then one more thing, standing up with the chair, turning the chair so you can place your hands on the back of it, walking your feet back and coming to a chair dog. So you're stretching out your hips back behind you, lengthening through the tailbone, legs getting a stretch, back getting a stretch. Creating lots of space. And then coming back up, and we'll come to sit in the chair for some eye exercises. So eye exercises are moving the eyes without moving the head to strengthen the muscles around the eyes, and it also strengthens the optic nerve. So this is really helpful to do if you have any eye issues or just immobility, like your eyes don't move very well or don't go very far. So we're gonna practice stretching them. So the idea is to keep your head still and to just move your eyes. So we're gonna inhale, looking up as high as you can without moving your head. And then exhale, draw a vertical line straight down with your eyes and look down as far as you can. So So do this a few times. Inhale all the way up, look up as high as you can. Exhale, coming down, look down as far as you can. And see if you can keep your breath really flowing here. I find it's challenging sometimes. I tend to hold my breath during eye exercises. So 2 more times vertically here. Nice, and then looking straight ahead again. And we'll inhale, looking all the way over to the right, and then exhale across the horizon to look all the way to the left. Inhale to look to the right. Exhale across to the left. So one more breath here. Nice, and then coming back to center, closing your eyes, rub your palms together, create some warmth, and then placing the hands over the eyes, the palms over the eyes, letting them rest in the warmth in the dark. And then releasing your hands down, keeping your eyes closed, and coming to sit in your chair in the most comfortable way. You might slide back to be supported by the back of the chair. And just sitting for a moment, feeling the effects of this practice and letting yourself be still and quiet. To sit with your eyes closed and allow these words by Mio Morales to wash over you. This is called From a Distance. Movement is about change. In order to change, you have to let go of one movement to make room for the next. This is the key to moving easily. It allows change to evolve smoothly. When you're noticing, you can watch the way a movement evolves as if from a distance. That distance allows us to observe without getting in the way. When we get in our way, we have an agenda about how we think the movement is supposed to feel. If we are constantly checking to see if the movement is, if we are constantly checking to see if the movement is feeling how we think it should feel, we interfere with the movement. Bringing your hands together in front of your heart, pressing your thumbs in to feel your heartbeat, your personal pulse. Take a deep breath of gratitude. Sending that gratitude from your heart out to all the cells in your being. May we flow through this day, letting one movement lead to the next. Being nourished by what we notice and allowing what is. I thank you all for joining me for practice today. The light within me honors the light within you. Namaste.